It's just me for a bit.
No, it was
Right.
OBS. That was OBS. Very strange. Well, let's have a moment.
Yeah.
I think we're back up.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yep, looks like it.
I can check a look here.
I think we're good. I'll probably just have to upload the video as opposed to exporting the VOD, but that's fine. That's fine. But yes, I was saying, I'm obnoxiously tall, so I haven't had a bath in years. Showers are also a pain, cause heads never clean struggle. Yeah. See, that's the perks of being an average height individual. Things are made for my size. This bathtub, it was made for me.
Nice.
I just love that. Hey, my brother's playing Hades. How about that?
All right.
Give me more pieces of heart. Hey, let's go. That's fourth. I think we get a new line after this one. Yeah, we do. Nice. Look, it's a catfish. It's got a maw.
Nice.
Hey, mermaid.
Nice.
When I was swimming in the bay, the breeze took a necklace around my neck. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, there's a mermaid in this one. Right.
There's a lot of funny things in this one.
It's the only game that has the mermaid.
I think so. I think so.
That's what I mean, that's what I would figure.
I mean, this game has talking animals, so you tell me. It's also got a town that has dogs as a musical instrument. Hello, here's a hibiscus. Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
I got goat's letter? Great. Hey, Alexejo donated $10 saying, more ripened tingles, balloon trip of love, and remind if we each have 25 will donate 30 to the Voltage Tingle Costume Fund.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we already have 5 from Snake, I believe.
I guess I'm keeping track of that now. Oh boy.
Sure. I could be wrong. Snake could always correct me if he goes back to watch.
Oh no. What a fund that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there.
I'm good.
Okay, good to hear it. Aaron.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wright likes letters, so I'm gonna fast travel to go hang out with that guy.
Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, yeah, he's the Sim City guy.
Oh yeah.
And then that'll let me buy a bow and arrow as well. A bow?
Oh yeah, I got a question. OBS question.
Yeah.
Do you use any filters?
What do you mean?
Or hang on, I might be thinking of this wrong. Let me double check something.
Because I have like overlays that I commissioned from Travis, and then I have widgets that I use for notifications that are through Streamlabs. But I still like use OBS. I just have a Streamlabs account.
So you don't use any of the filters on the mic thing?
No, I've never attempted to.
You don't? Not even the compressor?
Nope.
Wow.
I just sound that good.
Because when I had to do that, what was it, the Niji Sanji edition, I'm like, oh shoot, my mic is terrible because I can't put it next to me. All right, time to get out the compressor.
Yeah,
And yes, this is
This audio is raw.
I was gonna ask because when I use it, I have a problem with like S's,
Oh, really?
and it just sounds very sharp. And I'm like, how do I get this thing out? Gross.
I don't know because I don't.
Yeah,
use it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I could try. I mean, like, there's definitely filters and advanced audio filters, whatnot. Like, yeah, there's compressors and limiters and whatnot. Oh. Now I am using a compressor.
I guess I'd have to hear it through Twitch. One sec.
I am no longer using a compressor.
See, I missed it because I didn't hear it the first time.
What?
Princess Peach.
This is just... Huh? Now this right there is just official artwork of Princess fucking Peach. Did this guy get catfished by a goat?
I don't know, man. This game is weird.
Yeah.
But also incredibly charming.
It's very cute. It's adorable. Ah. Now I'm in the woods where before it was a threat, but now it's not a threat. This island is very cute and very small, and it's nice. It makes me feel like I'm at home.
Huh.
Like I understand how the world works. And I enjoy that. Yeah, I haven't fucked around with any, like, audio compression stuff. Maybe I'll do that after the stream, actually, but I don't know. Like, I thought I sounded fine, so I've never had means of worrying about that too much.
Yeah, I never wanted to do it, but then I'm like, huh, how do I make it good? And I was looking at, like, tips to do the audition. One of them was like, hey, use a compressor. I'm like, what is a compressor? Me, having been to, you know, audio engineering classes. Basic audio engineering, which was a hard-ass class. Advanced audio engineering, surprisingly easier. Field audio engineering, what the f is a compressor? And then I found out. And then it's like, oh, it's just normalization on the fly.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as good as regular normalization, but it does, in fact, make it sound, you know...
It makes it sound not fucking
consistent.
shit.
Yeah, it sounds consistent.
I might have to try that because that would actually be kind of nice because I know I tend to move off mic a lot when I do stream. Which might help.
Just remember, is her name Marin?
Marin. M-A-R-I-N. Marin. Out of here. Alright, so I have a fishing hook now. What is this box for? Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. No, I'm okay. I want my shovel. Oh, I bet there's a guy under the bridge.
Well...
That would make the most sense after all.
Oh, that sounded painful.
He got electrocuted. I mean, you ever been electrocuted?
Yeah. No, not that I know of.
I have once.
Really?
Yeah. A power outlet electrocuted me.
Bro, you didn't.
Yep.
You didn't.
That was, in, like, 8th grade.
How old were you?
13?
Bro, they don't taste good. Why do people keep putting their...
I know. I got a mermaid's necklace, probably. Alright.
Mermaid's Necklace though just reminds me of oh god, Xenogears. Shoot.
Yeah,
All
Mermaid
coming
Gear.
back.
It's all coming
Like when you
back.
found that, yeah, and you found that, and you're like, man, that was from like the beginning of the game.
Yeah, see, it's all coming together. It's like I have a plan with this and everything. And all the games I stream, they're all connected. They all either involve gears, or all involve the word awakening, or involve things with mermaid tears.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of Awakening games now. Let me look them up.
There's only 2 that I can think of.
Named Awakening. Apparently, there's the entire video game series called the
Yeah.
Awakening series.
Yeah.
Made by Big Fish Games.
Hey, this is
To
a big
find
fish.
puzzles and find hidden objects.
I just pulled the scale off this woman. This is a very strange exchange. See you, babe.
Let's see, what's this one? Unknown 9 Awakening. Interesting. It is, what is it? Yeah. Unknown 9 Awakening is about a girl named Haruna living in India who struggles to understand her mysterious innate powers and to manipulate the unseen. It was made in, what, 2020?
Hmm.
Ooh.
That's kind of neat. I'm always looking for creative new games to play. Anyway, now we're in Catfish's Maw.
Maw.
Oh boy, big dungeon.
And there's Primal the Awakening. God, the Awakening is a really popular thing to put at the end of the game. Holy crap.
Makes sense.
Let's see what else we got here. Link's Awakening, Shadows Awakening, Project Awakening.
What would be like the most inappropriate title to have Awakening after it?
Sexual?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, that's easy.
That's the easy one.
People keep saying that, Sigma says, people keep saying Xenogears is a secret Kino, but, like, I can't get through that game, man. Where do you get stuck? Where do you get stuck? Because I played through this whole fucking game and we voiced the whole thing. So...
Secret Kino? That's the first time I've heard of that one.
Kino, like... Oh, it's Kino. You never heard of that?
No. First time.
It's, It's pretty good. I mean, like... We played Xenogears on stream and we had a grand old time with it. Would absolutely recommend. I understand the game is slow. Like the game.
Diamond in the rough. Ah.
The game is obviously slow. Like, all right.
Except for that second half.
Yeah.
And
once you
boy,
you
shifts
can't get
into
past
overdrive.
The first hour. The first hour. Oh, damn, Sigma. Then you are not going to get through the game. I'm telling you right now, like. The first hour goes by pretty quickly, all things considered. If you can't get through the first hour, boy oh boy, you're gonna have a bad time trying to play through the rest of the game. It's got one of the best stories ever, though. Like, the amount of care and detail put into the world building is astounding. Earlier today, actually, I found online a full translated version of The Perfect Works, which is basically like the entire world building document of the original game, you know?
Yeah.
And I've been looking through it, and it is so in depth, it's actually crazy. Alright, I need to push him into that shape, I guess.
Xenoblade though, Xenogears more focused. I don't know. I've actually never played the Xenoblade games. Well, I guess I haven't actually looked at their... Mostly because I actually need to take a look at their combat.
What, Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles is like, it's like an action game, I think.
I would hope it is.
It's not like turn-based in the way that Xenogears is.
Yeah, thank God.
I actually like turn-based play.
Yeah, I probably mentioned on stream, but I try to. If there is literally anything that isn't turn-based, I will absolutely like take that instead.
Really? Why?
Easy. Well, just it's not very fun usually unless there's like unless it's engaged. Thousand-Year Door is a. It's very engaging combat. It's very fun. You're always like whenever, and also the combat for the most part is very quick. You can end most fights in like one move if you're really good with it.
Yeah.
And you can, and also it gets you style points and it keeps you engaged. It's got the timed hits. And also it's also if like you want to be really good at the game, you master jumping, which I suck at. Horror. But that's a good way of doing turn-based combat.
Yeah.
And it's like it's fast. It's not like super slow. And that's a big problem that I have with a lot of turn-based combat. It's just there to pad the length of a game. Like, otherwise, without it, it's just a text-based, like, visual novel.
Would you
it's so
have
a game
problem
feels
with,
like a game.
Would you have a problem with it if it were not random encounters?
That's not necessarily the random encounters aren't the problem. It's just the core game, like the slower turn-based, that's the problem. I don't mind random encounters for the most part. I mean, I'd prefer if it was like enemies you see out in the open and then you run into them kind of thing. That's ideal. But mostly it's just, yeah.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, Paper Mario is barely turn. It's more a rhythm game. Yeah. It's a fun-ass rhythm game. It's a damn good rhythm game, that Paper Mario.
Yeah, Paper Mario is fun. I think my ultimate my thing with turn-based RPGs is that it's very nice to, like, you know, sit down and think through your actions, too, especially when the combat is really good and you need to think through how you're fighting.
Yeah,
know?
I like Fire Emblem's gameplay. Because for the most part, it actually is pretty fast. If you're, like, you know, not, like, taking your time to think about every action.
Alright.
I mean, theoretically speaking, you could just press A on, like, any Final Fantasy game and just keep pressing A until the enemy dies.
Yes.
Until it doesn't.
I know it... Yeah, the issue with that, I know, boils down with, like, how you play it and whatnot. And, like, I know that there are bosses in certain parts of games that are, like, very difficult. But I will admit, and I've said this to Erin, and she doesn't like it that I said this, but I find that a lot of the gameplay of Final Fantasy VII is very easy. It's just like mashing A lot of the time. What do I do?
But that's the problem with a lot of, like, what is it? That's your end game of any grinding in RPGs, is just eventually get to the point where you just have to press the A button and win.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are some RPGs where sometimes that's all you're doing.
How do you
and
feel
you
about,
can't not do that.
How do you feel about RPGs that allow you to, like, kill enemies on the overworld if they know that they're gonna die in one hit, a la Earthbound?
Oh god, that's great. I love that. That way it's like, oh no, you ran into these enemies, but guess what? You're over-leveled as hell and they'll just automatically die. So, I love when games recognize that. It's like, okay, if you got to the point where you just press A button to beat the encounters, you don't need to fight these.
Right.
Like, when I was younger, I used to play a game for the GameCube called Evolution Worlds, which was a Dreamcast port of the Evolution 1 and Evolution 2 for the Dreamcast. As many GameCube games were, just ports.
Yeah.
What's unfortunate about it is that game is one of the most grindiest RPGs I've seen. It's not hard, but it has, like, over-the-world random encounters and very slow combat.
That is a pain.
No, it's not the worst one. For instance, one turn-based RPG that I played the absolute crap out of for some stupid reason, I don't know why, is a game called Zoid's Legacy.
I feel like
It is a game for the Game Boy Advance. It's a turn-based RPG where you get that giant animal mech thing. You customize it with different weapons, and it has different attacks and whatnot. And you go in this nice little weird time travel RPG.
There we go.
And it actually is pretty horribly translated.
How bad?
It's not like the worst translation I've seen, But unfortunately, it's bad enough that it becomes very noticeable, and every single NPC in the town is possibly one of the most boring NPCs I've ever witnessed.
That
However,
bad,
I
man.
have played through it like 2 or 3 times. And that's because the emulator that I play it on has this beautiful thing called speed up the gameplay.
Yeah, really.
And if it didn't have that, it would be borderline unplayable.
Oh. Sigma says Final Fantasy VII is fun because of the customization. The material system was best in the series. I mean, I agree. I just feel that, like, what's the point of customization if it's very easy to just win fights in like 2 hits? You know?
Best kind.
Also, I do agree that like the materia system is great. It's definitely better than the Magicite from Final Fantasy VI, but I like Final Fantasy VI more.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VI is the better game. Overall. Just kidding. I just like it better.
Okay. You can have opinions.
I'm not totally done with 7 yet, so I only have finished disc 1. Finished disc 1. But, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, my big thing with turn-based is that it's just not very engaging.
I get that.
Or, like, because sometimes you can have turn-based combat that's very dangerous. It's like, hey, if you mess up in, like, one dead, and you can do it very quickly, that's kind of okay, unless it's made by Atlas.
Oh, yeah.
Because Atlas has this really annoying thing about turn-based RPGs, and they are the goddamn flagship of them. Is that, alright, we got a final boss. Alright, who's ready to take up to an hour beating it? Oh, and that's if you're not doing the optional boss fight at the end of the game. The
Right.
obligatory Atlas optional boss fight. I hope you're having a free schedule for the next 2 hours. And you're okay with resetting. A lot.
Right.
Because there is no save point during these 2-hour fights. You do it like one go, or you don't at all.
I do appreciate, like, a hard-ass final boss. I mean, that's one thing that, like, I don't mind nearly as much. I like final bosses that are, like, a struggle and a grind and a process. Because they're that much more satisfying, you know, when you beat them. I like those. What can I say?
I feel like there
I'm
are
a bit
better
of a
ways to make something more
masochist.
satisfying, though.
What can I say? I'm a bit of a masochist.
Oh, that's fair. Because, like, what is it? I looked it up because Atlas made a Fire Emblem game, which was the
Tokyo
oh
Mirage
god, what was?
Sessions.
Yeah, Mirage Sessions, which actually is pretty cool for the most part. Except, you know, they took away Fire Emblem's good gameplay and replaced it with, you know, turn-based combat with an hour-long final boss fight.
Yeah,
I'm
but they
just
sing
like-
Fire Emblem. They sing the Fire Emblem song, Alex. Haven't you seen that? They go Fire Emblem. It's one of my favorite, like, just fucking terrible parts of any video game ever. It is such a hilariously bad moment in video
Not a very
gaming.
good crossover. It just does it.
Have you not
That's
seen
just-
that
that just-
lead-in, Alex? Have you not seen
No.
that, like... Oh my god, you've never seen it? Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
What, you're gonna stream it?
No, I'm not gonna stream it because it's
Copyright,
not,
probably.
For this, it's not fair use because I'm not using it while playing it. It's not transformative, but
Yeah,
Tokyo
Mirage
Sessions
Sessions.
singing.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they had Encore. Singing.
Fire Emblem.
Is it She Is? No.
I think this is the one.
All live concerts. There was live concerts?
Yeah. Yeah,
Send
this is
it,
the one.
Send it.
Oh, you haven't seen this? Oh, you haven't seen... I mean, spoilers,
Hang
I
on.
guess, for...
Hang on, let's take a look.
Spoilers for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I guess, but... It is one of, like, the worst fucking things. It needs to be seen to believed. Needs to be
I'm looking at it.
seen.
I'm like, I'm loving this so far.
It is just fucking campy as hell. And like, consider, right? When people initially heard that this is a game that they were going to be playing, and they heard Fire Emblem plus Shin Megami Tensei, you know, it was a lot for people to sort of deal with when they found out it's going to be idols and whatnot. And then finding out that, oh, surprise, the game is going to be full of this, and then the final climactic moment leading into it is the idols are singing the Fire Emblem theme song.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that kind of a staple? Again, this is Atlas. They gotta play their big song they put money into near the final boss. That
It's
works.
so bad.
It's kind of like this, like a hype. I don't mind it. I don't know what you're
It's
smoking.
just like,
I like it.
think of all the hype you had building up to, like, Shin Megami Tensei, Fire Emblem. This is gonna be good as fuck. And then, like, you get that, where the pretty people sing Fire Emblem, and it's just like,
Yeah. I don't mind it.
it was just so it was just like, this is our collaboration?
Yeah, I admit it's an incredibly weird collaboration. Like, dang. I mean, I would have rather they done it the other way around. Where, you know, they have a Shin Megami Tensei, but it's the Fire Emblem combat.
I agree.
But Atlas doesn't work like that. Atlas doesn't do that. Atlas takes good gameplay and then turns it into a turn-based RPG. Like Mega Man, oh god, Mega Man X what? What was that game? Shit. Mega Man X... Hang on. I know they actually recently came out with a, what is it? A mobile game featuring many of the characters from this game. What is it? Rockman X Dive. Or Mega Man X Dive. But what was the game that they used from it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up. Hang on. A deep long story.
Alright.
Oh, Mega Man Maverick Hunter X. Okay, that's what it was. It's a turn-based Mega Man RPG. At least I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not it. Where is it? It's gonna bug me. Mega Man Command Mission. Oh, Mega Man X Command Mission. Thank you. But to be fair, I like the characters in it, but I'm also like, guys, this is a Mega Man game. The creator of Mega Man was pitched this idea of like, yo, let's turn it into an RPG, and the first thing he said out of his mouth was no.
Really?
And yes. He
Really?
straight up just told them no.
No.
But then they like they tried to like pitch it to him. It's like, well, look, Mega Man's slowly focusing more and more on the story aspect of Mega Man series. So like, you know, why not turn it into an RPG that focuses more on the story? And they did that, and it was
In your opinion.
in my opinion, it was not really good. I mean, to be fair, Mega Man 3D games at the time were not going through a very good transition.
I heard that. Yeah.
There was a lot of interesting choices. To be fair, I actually liked the one with Axel for some reason, as a kid at least.
Who is Axel, and why does he have
Axel,
an
you know,
X in his
the
name?
guy.
I haven't played any of these games. I have not played any edgy teenage kid games. I played Pokemon.
Well, you know about Mega Man, right?
I know about Flash
And
Man.
and then consequently X, you know, because
No.
he, you know, X is the Mega Man of the future, like 100 years after the original series.
What?
Do you not know anything about the Mega Man X series?
No.
Where's John? John actually would be able to tell you all this.
John would probably wring my neck for not knowing any of this.
No, he did. Like one of his first streams he did was Mega Man X.
I know, and I watched a bunch of it, and then I was like, this is Mega Man X.
What's a Mega Man? Good question.
A Mega Man as opposed to a Mini Man.
Not to get off topic here, but you guys remember the Mega Man live action?
No.
It was not an official movie. It was a fan project somebody did of a Mega Man live action, like, fan movie. And let me tell you, it actually, I mean, it's bad, but it's not nearly as bad as you would have expected. It was even featured in Nintendo Power at one point.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it might still be on YouTube if I can find it.
Really?
Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, YouTube, alright.
Alright, you bloopers.
Mega Man live action movie. And yep, there it is, Mega Man fan film. It is an hour and a half.
What?
It's got 3 million views. Yeah, this is an actual thing.
Is this like similar to the IGN Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time movie where it's like very similar to it, but not?
I don't know. I'd have to check here. Was the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time live action?
No. IGN made a trailer for a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time movie.
Oh,
like
did it ever come out?
No, it was like a April Fool's joke.
Oh, well, this one was an hour and a half long thing, so.
Jesus Christ. That's so long. What could Mega Man possibly be doing? This music in Catfish's Maw is making me slowly go crazy.
Alright, how do they get back? Yeah, because, okay. So in Mega Man X, you got your boy Mega Man, right? And you probably know Zero, you know?
No.
Edgy red boy with the blonde. Jeez, I'm Crow, man.
I can't.
But he was in Smash Ultimate.
I can't help the fact that I never play these games.
You know, Zero is the red guy with the yellow ponytail.
Oh, is he the one who screams, "What am I fighting for?"
Yes, he does.
Okay, then yes, I do know. That's all I know of this man you have called, this Mega Man you have called Zero.
Yeah, and then there's later in one of the other games, Mega Man goes missing. So in order to do that, they basically yes, just like Mario. Yes. So they create this other guy named Axel, which is actually a throwback to one of the earlier games because all of like the Mega Man bosses were actually named after band members from Guns N' Roses. I don't know why they decided to do that, but all right, good for them. So they didn't have Axel though. So then they made Axel into basically one of the main characters of that game, who has a unique ability, who is like, all right, he goes up to like an enemy that is like similar size to him, and he can completely copy their abilities.
Oh, so he's Kirby.
Yeah, though he doesn't for the other person doing it.
You know what I mean.
I remember this specifically because there's one mission in the lava level specifically, where if you copy the hover one and you time the jump just right, you can circumvent the entire stage. Really? And I know this because I was a kid and I did it by accident.
Nice.
And I'm like, hey, what if I just hovered my way over there? And it worked.
I just was a cheating fucking bastard.
Well, I had to do it a lot because the boss kicked my ass, and because I think that was the fire boss of that one, which is one of the absolute greatest. Oh god, it's one of the greatest. I'll find the video for you. Hang on. It is one of the greatestly dubbed bosses I've ever seen.
Does it go, "What is your fucking name, Mega Man?" Well, you failed me. You're a real pesky kid, aren't you?
I'm trying to think of, oh god, what is it? Oh god, is it? Hang on. Okay. Eight? It might be 8. Let me take a look.
I've killed Stalfos again. I'm fucking out of here.
Bosses. Oh, there it is. It's Flame Hyanard. There it is.
Imagine your name is Lame. Your parents decided to name you Lame.
Name. Hang on. Oh god, what the hell?
I just want the claw shot. Give me my claw shot.
Oh god, I think I found it. I think I found it. Yeah, he's the Emerald from Sonic Battle. Yes, Sigma. He's exactly that, actually. And the anime. Don't forget when he was part of the anime.
ML. That didn't hit him. The Sonic N. That's Emerald. That's ML. You're thinking of Gmel from Sonic Advance 3.
Oh god, I think my volume might be too high because I think it's... Hang on. Let's find out. No, it's not. It's just this fight was recorded. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Hang on. No, no. No. I gotta find this. Oh god, this hurts.
Dead. Have you heard the news that you're dead? No one
Oh my
has
god.
I think it ever liked you anyway, motherfucker.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna send this to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the Link's Awakening checks. I haven't already. One of the bosses of X7, and this is the one I could basically never beat, which probably infuriated the ever-loving hell out of my parents to hear. A boss known by Flame Hyanard.
The what?
Flame Hyanard. I'm gonna post the link here, and just go ahead and skip to the middle of the video. Flame Hyanard is really difficult, both physically and mentally, to handle.
Why?
Go to the video.
I'm not gonna watch
skip
it
to
on
halfway.
I don't want to watch it on stream, but I will afterward.
It'll only take you about 20 seconds.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Let me get to a place where I'm not losing my
Going to die.
my GD mind, bruh. I think it's down this way. I want to get to the last Stalfos fight.
Yep, and then you can enjoy Flame Hyanard.
Hyanard.
Oh god. That's Emerald. That's ML, and I don't recognize him. Wait, they're not the same thing?
Are they not?
Emerald and ML is not the same thing? What? So the one from the anime isn't technically the same one from the game, even though they look exactly the same?
I'm pretty sure they are, aren't they?
Bro, they got the same colors, same powers. They're the same goddamn thing. I never actually played Sonic Battle. I should probably... not Sonic Battle. What is Sonic Battle?
It is Sonic Battle.
Nintendo Power? What's Nintendo Power? You see, as a young child... Oh god, what is it? My elementary school used to have like a bunch of like issues of like Nintendo Power, basically in the library, and it was hype as heck.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was great. It was old Nintendo Power somewhat. Like, it would have like... Some of them would be from the, what is it? I remember there was one issue that had the Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. And they specifically listed, like, a game strategy part to how to get to Bone Tail.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, that's so cool. That's so cool.
That's really epic. Alright, well...
God, I need to go back and play that game just so I can beat Bone Tail.
Is it really worth it?
Yes. Yes!
Says the guy who doesn't like turn-based RPGs.
It's a fun one. It's engaging.
I'm just keeping you honest there,
Like,
man.
dang it. I like Earthbound, don't get me wrong, but it's hard to go back. Like, I love it for its visual style, its story, its characters, and just the feel of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I admittedly, I kind of like the dial system. Just because, at least in Mother 3, it's very good that because, like, alright, you can actually do this so you can heal faster. Whereas if you're in Earthbound, the dial system isn't useful until, like, the very end of the... Because then it's like, alright, he just dealt fatal damage. Time to heal myself real quick here.
I like the dial system too because it allows you to escape. It allows you to cheat death.
Mm-hmm. It's fun, and also Mother 3's combat system is very good because it's got the rhythm system, baby.
No, ML and Gmail are not this. Emerald and Gmail are not the same. Gmail is black. Don't give me that shit. He's black and yellow.
God. General's built from Emerald's Data IIRC. Yeah, but that doesn't make them the same.
Look, I can build my Stream Deck from like old data from my other computer. It's not gonna be the same.
Just because Shadow the Hedgehog was built on the data of the Black Aliens doesn't mean they're the same thing.
Just because I can steal my friend's computer code doesn't mean that it's the same as mine. Yay, I killed the skeleton. Please give me the claw shot. Yes, give it to me. I want to use the claw shot.
Give it to me.
Shot. Look at me, I got the hook shot. Oh, it's so good. Look at this. I can't use it at all, but yet.
Alright, now that you did it, now you can see your reward. Flame Hyanard.
Alright, what is this garbage?
You can skip to like 1 minute 30 seconds in. That's probably a good,
Oh,
that's a
wait,
good place to
is
start
this...
it.
This is the one who says, "Burn to the ground!"
Burn to the ground!
Yep, I know this
Burn!
one.
Burn!
Burn to the ground! Yeah, I know this
Oh
one.
my god, it's so cancerous. I love it.
I don't want to say... That's like the one thing I know. I saw the layout of I saw the screenshot and I was like, oh wait, is this the one that just goes, "Burn
Is
to
that that one?
It's
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Why, yes. Yes, it is, my friend.
And it's just as bad as you remember it.
Why, yes, I do believe it is the worst thing I think I've ever seen in my life.
Flame Hyanard. Why does he say that?
I don't know.
Why
It's
does he want-
probably a translation thing.
Why does he want to see
Maybe-
the world burn to the ground?
Because that's his job. He's an evil fire robot.
Yeah, well, just because you're an evil fire robot doesn't mean you have to burn everything.
Like, that's the thing about a lot of the robots, is that they're just designed not just to be evil, but just, you know.
To fuck shit up.
Yeah, it's like I know you like Guts Man. Now Guts Man makes sense. Iceman, you know what? That can help with fire rescue operations or stuff like that. Or,
What
you
about
know,
Scissor
just
Man?
ice rescue operations. And then there's Cuts Man. I mean, yeah, maybe it's good for, I don't know, cutting things. Maybe he's cutting, I don't know, bombs.
What about
And then there's like, and then there
there's
goes like
Flame
Mega Man
Hyanard.
2. And there's Mega Man 2. And Mega Man 2 is like, okay, but what if we had, you know, literally just a fire kid, little fire boy.
Fire lad.
You know, because fire's useful.
Yes, it quite is. Oh.
As Canada can attest to.
Oh. Thank you, Fairy. I should have caught you, but I didn't. Oops. Alright, this should... Okay. I got a small key. It can open a locked door.
Yum.
You ever had a small key before?
A small key?
Yeah, as opposed to a big key.
I mean, what constitutes a big key as compared to a small key?
I mean, big is big and small is small, is it not?
I mean, yeah, but some are bigger than others, right?
Well, the biggest
I mean,
key,
where would you classify what begins as a big and small by your definition?
big and small is like the size of a nail, and big is bigger than that.
Wait, but you mean by size of a nail? Do you mean like the length or the girth?
Yeah. I do. Nail. Like a doornail.
A doornail.
A nail that you put into things.
Doornail.
You hammer in these things.
Yeah.
A nail.
But are you talking length or girth?
What do you think?
I don't know, Voltage. That's why I asked you the question.
In what world would a nail look like that?
I'm just asking you. Do you mean the girth of the nail?
What do you mean by
Or the
girth
length of the nail?
What do you mean by girth of a nail?
Oh, the thickness!
Yeah, the cylindrical part?
Oh, sweet Christmas. Like, how... Okay. You go, so nail... But, like, it also has to be, like, how big is the diameter?
Like
By
the size
key
of a
definition, are you
standard
doing it by
nail.
the... Are you talking diameter
Like a
or are we
doornail.
talking length?
Length of a doornail.
In length. Oh, then aren't most keys like that?
Yeah.
What key bigger than that? This is like the key to the city where it's symbolic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what if you had one of those?
I mean, good for you.
I've never had a key that big before. Have you?
No.
That's too bad. Nails aren't thick, silly. Nails aren't that thick, and if they were, that would be a problem. Couldn't hammer those.
Didn't know, cause like, cause like keys, yeah, they're long, but they're also, tall. Not tall. What's a good way to describe that? They got both the X and the Y. They're like a two-dimensional shape with a little bit of Z in there. You know what I mean?
Keys are flat, yeah. I gotcha. What if you had a 3D key?
A 3D key?
Yeah.
A 3D key? Huh. I mean, I know there are keys like that. I just have one.
You've never what of one?
I don't have one. I do have, like, what is it? A key that is basically the SOT, like the, what is it? Describe it. I do have one key that is, like,
Wonky.
width-wise. Width-wise, it's about the same as a nail. Like, it's very thin. It's just like, it's like a card key, but it's extremely thin for some reason.
That's
I don't know why, it just, ooh. It's like you could shiv somebody with it.
But would you?
I mean, no, I don't have a reason to.
If you had a reason to, would you?
Probably not. Do with that, like that fake-ass, shiv-ass little key thing. That's just calling the police.
Yeah, but what if you're incapacitated? You can't call the cops.
I'm incapacitated. I can't fight back.
Exactly.
So what's the point of having it then if I can't... I wouldn't be able to use it. So there's no point in that question.
But you could. You could be like, hello, please don't attack me. I've got a key shiv. I got a keyblade after all.
Shut the fuck up. That's like instead of like, the blade that looks... It's just a key that's a blade.
Yeah, the keyblade is what Sora uses to unlock his house.
Running around with a giant key. It's Sora running around with like a sharpened car key in between his like knuckles. He just like stabs things.
Yeah, like just a pair of like not quite brass knuckles.
Oh my god, this is a first image. I love it.
Dude. What's the name of that home island he lives on?
Destiny Islands, I believe.
Okay. Sora goes his key to his apartment on Destiny Island uses the keyblade.
We should just live in tree houses or some shit or huts.
I would lock my treehouse. I don't
In
trust.
there's just a bunch of kids on that island, and apparently, like, there's a mainland off that island,
I
but
don't
pretty much
trust
the entire
Kyrie.
world that they live on is just called Destiny Islands.
I don't trust that there, Kyrie. Who knows what's going through her devious woman mind?
I mean, yeah, gross.
The Keyblade can open up any lock, so it can open up the door to your home. Oh no.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is like one weird thing about it. The Keyblade can open any door.
Wait.
Only brought up like only a few times.
Are you
Or not
shitting
just
me?
any door, any lock. What?
For real?
Yeah, it can open up any lock.
So then why can't it open up the Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, it can.
Then why don't they?
Because it's horrible when they do that, and it frees all the hearts, which can be very bad depending on the situation.
You're heartless, Alex.
I mean, they did that in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think.
What if you woke up and you found out that you, yes you, were a heartless?
I mean, I probably wouldn't think too much, because having a heartless that thinks is very not likely. I mean, not stupid. Oh, yeah, they did the opposite in Kingdom. They locked it. Okay, it was in Kingdom Hearts. What is it? In Kingdom Hearts 1, they opened the door to darkness. I remember that. Another door to darkness. That was Kingdom Hearts. It was just a door at the time. I don't understand Kingdom Hearts.
Neither do I.
Sometimes
dude.
it's a door. Sometimes it's a heart-shaped moon. I don't understand it.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say, I don't get this stupid game.
Song. Oh God. You know the singing the way that you're making me feel.
I
tonight.
hate this
Hard to
stupid
play.
fucking
Oh.
game. Motherfuck. I don't have the bus key and it's over there. Fuck my giant fucking ass.
I like that.
Regardless of all this fucking bullshit, I will go home, yeah. As you... The Kingdom Hearts
There's
is
the
the
shadow of the
heart-shaped
heart
room,
moon
the
behind
thing
it.
with the door to the Kingdom Hearts, as you can
What
see...
is
with
the
shadow of
heart-shaped
heart
move? The thing in
behind
Kingdom
it.
Hearts moves with door to Kingdom Hearts. Oh, a fucking course.
So you're telling me there's a door to the game I'm playing?
Yeah, in the first game, the whole thing is that stupid-ass door to Kingdom Hearts. And then the moon itself is Kingdom Hearts, which is basically just a collection of, like, freed hearts, essentially.
Yeah, but why?
Why? Because all the, like, cause every time Sora kills a Heartless, the heart goes to Kingdom Hearts. And the whole point of Kingdom Hearts 2 is that the evil villains keep wanting Sora to do that so they can use Kingdom Hearts. So they can get their own bodies, so they can put hearts in their bodies again.
Okay.
Later you find out that was actually just a load of bullshit. It was, I mean, it has a lot of power, but they didn't actually need to get their hearts back. It was a load of bullshit.
There's also the different Kingdom Hearts and the Kingdom Hearts.
It's different Kingdom Hearts. And Kingdom Hearts Artificial, same with the one in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, really? Oh, I guess there's a natural Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
And
I
then
see
there's
how
an
it is.
unnatural Kingdom Hearts, which is the entire fucking video game.
God, I hate this. Kingdom Hearts lore, baby!
It's literally
I've
fucking
played most of
stupid.
the games, and I still have no idea what's going on. That's Birth by Sleep, and of course, because I didn't play... Actually, I didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3, and I also did not play Birth by Sleep, so... Yeah.
Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep was the PSP prequel, and I didn't own a PSP, so I couldn't play it.
You know what the
I
kids
did
at
play
my school call
358
the
days for
PSP?
2.
They called it a pretty small penis.
Fucking hell.
Got him. So whenever you said, I have a PSP, it meant I have a pretty small penis.
Hey, what if I actually do one, but I don't own it? Oh yeah, Union Cross. I played Union Cross. I didn't finish it all the way, because I just got burned out of it, because it's, you know, mobile game.
What is Union Cross?
It was the mobile game they had. It apparently had a lot of lore to it at the very end of it, though, which is around the time when I dropped it.
Yes, but what is it?
Why is it titled that?
What is it? Is Union Cross part of the Kingdom Hearts franchise?
Yeah, it's their franchise.
It's their what? You cut out.
It's the earliest game timeline. in the timeline, it's the earliest game in the franchise.
Oh god.
It's the game that comes first. Then it goes to Birth by Sleep. Then it goes to Kingdom Hearts 1. Then it goes to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Then it goes to 358 Days Over 2. Then it goes to 2. Then it goes to Recoded. Then it goes to Dream. And then it goes to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my god, why do I fucking care?
Oh, and no or memories. Nothing happens in that game. And actually, no, not Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories was important. Shit.
Is
Wasn't
there
that
any
important.
game you can skip?
Yes, you can absolutely skip Recoded.
Why?
More or less just a retelling of like the first game. I want to say. The only like slight bits that it adds is near the end of it, and it's very forgettable.
Nice. I won't play it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing it. It was meant for like as a mobile game for mobile phones in Japan at the time.
It's
Yeah, it is. It has almost no new content to it whatsoever. You can easily skip it.
Nice.
Dream Drop Distance, I would skip because I don't want you to vomit.
That's the 3DS one, right?
Yeah.
And like the game. Is that the one?
I don't.
That's the music.
I don't know
game,
what that.
I think.
I don't
When they're
know.
in the,
That
the
one
digital
was.
space.
Yeah, Dream Drop is really important because it sets up what happens in 3. But also,
Fuck that.
it is. You say fun. I don't know where you're getting that last part. Oh my god. Oh my god, I wanted to murder that game.
Ah.
I mean, hey, you like
best way to
Pokemon.
do
You
that
might like Dream Drop Distance, actually.
Never play the game.
Because it's a very hard game, and it makes you use like its new system of like, hey man, you could jump off the walls, then jump and do like a slam attack, using your environment to the fullest of its advantage.
Hey,
what's that? You gotta like
break the fucking walls.
what's that? You got a little like light pole? You can do a pole dance on that, and it will cause enemies to go boom, 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 and you do the spin, and then you release it, and it's like a tornado, and it goes boom, 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 and it does a lot of damage. Or you bounce off a wall and do a drill attack that also does. You're invulnerable when you do any of this, and you're gonna have to use it
For what?
for Dream Drop Distance. It was
Oh.
bad, and I hate it. Yeah, Coded is the gameplay. The only gameplay I actively dislike is 358 Days Over 2? Sigma, how could you? I understand where you're coming from, kind of. But that's my favorite game!
Why?
Actually, 2 might actually be more of my
Is
favorite.
it because you eat ice lollies on the roof of the clock
What?
tower?
Don't
Ice
say
lollies.
it. They're popsicles. Not lollipops.
They're iced lollies.
I mean, some of the game was okay. I will say this: the missions, what is it? The co-op missions you could play with friends was actually pretty fun if you had a full party. It was basically almost as if it was like a Monster Hunter game
What?
that was made for the Nintendo DS for Kingdom Hearts, and it was cool.
What?
To put you in mind instead of working a job you don't like. Yeah, that is kind of the whole game.
What? Why would I want
Well, yeah,
to play a
'cause-
game of a job I dislike?
Well, yeah, in 358 Days or 2, you're just mostly just recruiting an organization that tells you to do a job. It doesn't really give you a super legitimate reason for doing so. Other than you will become whole.
But I'm already whole. Wholly tired of fucking Kingdom Hearts. Oh,
At
boss
the same
time.
time, it was very fun to do that in a full party. And I admit that 358 Days or 2 is a decent slow game. I'm not actually, no, it's not that slow. It's kind of hard to describe it.
Oh, this is a good boss.
Ooh? Ooh?
Slime eel.
You need friends for. Yeah, that's true. I admit, I almost never had a time where I was able to play with more than 2 people. I would have like one friend who owns a copy of it. I'm like, yo, we should play this. Then we do. It was great.
I gotta get him in the spot.
But I like, yeah. Besides like the story absolutely carrying that game, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I like the gameplay for the most part. And then Dream Drop Distance came out with its new exciting gameplay, and I'm just like, I want to murder you.
New and exciting gameplay.
Yeah, because it went... What is it? Kingdom Hearts have been divided on what system to use for their gameplay. They're, like, in specifically magic and special abilities, or special attacks. Magic, in traditional Kingdom Hearts games, has this thing where you have to drop down from your regular attack thing to hit the magic thing, and then scroll down to use. It's a bit slow to use, but the magic is usually stronger anyway. So, you know, it slightly works out. But sometimes you have, like, limited healing things, I think. Oh, maybe you don't. I don't remember. Oh, no, you have a cooldown for some certain magic things. So you run out of magic, then you have to do a cooldown. However, in later games, they would change this so both magic and abilities can be used with a single press of a button and pressing the right or left thing to do, you know.
Right,
And, like, right... Now you're on this special ability, or this healing power. Which is faster, but I hate it more. Because it... not because of the magic. Magic, that made sense. Making special attacks was gross, though. I didn't like it.
Do they ever sing When You Wish Upon a Star?
No? That would be pretty hilarious, though.
Dude, imagine at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, they're like, the way they end the game is Yozora comes up and he's like, When you wish upon a star, you will play more Kingdom Hearts.
Imagine Axel doing something like that, yeah.
They do it. They're gonna do it for the next Kingdom Hearts game.
That'd be hilarious.
Kingdom Hearts 5.
Well, because Kingdom Hearts 3 did not do very well. Oh, it didn't do well. It wasn't a very... what's a good way to describe it? People didn't like it.
Which one?
There we go. Kingdom Hearts 3, the latest one.
Fuck.
To be fair, they had to wait a long time for the between 2 and 3 to get it.
Oh, I had a fairy. Thanks, fairy.
Like 2 came out only a few years after the first game came out. But 3? Yeah, that took a while.
Why did they not like 3?
It didn't have the same tone.
It wasn't as lighthearted?
No, quite the opposite.
It was too lighthearted.
That's pretty wildly loved by the community. Man, I don't know what community... Unless something new came out that has changed that.
Jack Sparrow and Woody?
No, Jack Sparrow was in the second one as well. But Woody was in the third one, yeah.
That's the one
where he has
Woody's
that
fucking
absolutely
doing
great
the
speech.
fucking thing.
Yeah, but the writing for 3 just feels really awkward.
Why?
Kind of hard to describe it. For one, it feels like the main character Sora has gone backwards a bit in terms of his character. At the end, in Kingdom Hearts 2, he actually maturity, and like he actually was grown up, which admittedly doesn't make sense in the story because he was cryogenically frozen for a year. Okay, he wasn't frozen; he was put in a sleep pod. Same difference.
I literally have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Was it a memory
You could be
pod?
making all of this up to me, and I would not know if you were lying to me or not.
That's true. Here, maybe if I do it in a goofy voice, you'll think everything I'm saying is just... Yeah.
Everything you're telling me is a fucking lie.
Nah, Sigma would have stopped me by now.
No. You're right. Ah, the Glockenspiel.
Like, his dream note issue where it's pacing is awful, the worlds don't really matter, then the climax is extremely important. God, even the climax was a letdown. Don't even get me on that. We had all these, like, cool villains, and they all die like a bitch. Every one of them. And the fights they have aren't even that interesting. They even teamed up for a lot of them. You hush, Sigma! They teamed up a lot of the villains, and they're not very interesting. Like, they should have done it just one-on-one for every single one of those fights. Or worse, have your companion who joins you have special abilities like they did in the other games. Shrine. I will fight you on this, Sigma. I will fight you. And then they brought back all the people who already died because they could.
No,
I'm like, come on.
Now I can go to places where I could use my hook shot. Yay!
Look, I like Shion, but you can't just keep dropping her into every game consecutively. It makes no sense.
Did you know Shion without the X spells out Ion? Or Oni? Or Noi?
Actually, it would spell Lon. Or actually, no, it would spell one on.
Shion is X-O-I-N, right?
Well, oh wait, no, it's supposed to be number I. My bad. So they would supposed. So you're right. It does spell Ion. I thought the I was in like an L or a 1 for some reason, but no, it's number I.
What?
Yeah, 358 days over 2 is a trip. A very good game. A very good game through its story.
Wow.
But like, yeah, I can't explain why that is without doing a serious spoiler on the entirety of her character.
It's because she's the first artificial being ever created by Organization 1-3.
You're actually not too far off.
That's why, and then there's She Too.
You're actually wait, there's not She Too, is there? Shit, I gotta look this up. No, there isn't technically. It was made in a lab.
She was made in a lab. She has no parents. The test tube was her mother, and the father, well, it was hydrochloric acid for fuck's sake.
God. It was such a weird... God. But no, 3... 3 had like a thing where they brought back all of like the cool characters people liked, and then killed off all the villains.
Yay.
And I don't like that. I like a good balance.
Yay, I love it when they
Yeah, I
kill the
get
bad
your signal.
guys.
I understand. Like, don't get me wrong, I kind of like the ending in that... Oh god, I must have test tooth the father of a syringe. Sorry. No. No. No, Luke, no.
Ah, the father was syringe. And together, they made She One.
I mean, I think she's technically like a robot.
A robot who's really cool and eats iced lollies with you.
Can you not? Can you really not? First Peg Knights, and now Ice Lollies. Look, man, I don't appreciate that. And second of all, it's sea salt.
Yeah, I
Not ice. Sea salt. They really like the sea salt ice cream, and they're sitting atop a very tall building which they could easily fall off of.
Yeah, but like they don't because they're not fucking.
I mean, you're right, because they can fly. You're totally right.
Wait, they can fly?
By the end of the point, there's one part where one of the bosses is literally just fighting, basically on top of that tower.
That's
So, but then, like, you know, instead of, like, falling off, instead, the main character just kind of hovers over it, where this giant boss that basically takes up the entirety of the tower size is, like, trying to fight him. It's a really cool fight. In fact, almost all the boss fights in that game is really cool. Some of them are just throwbacks, admittedly, and that's kind of sad.
Is that the one
But the
where
ones that
Axel gets
are
a
really good.
character arc?
What?
Is that the one where Axel gets a character arc?
No, that's 2, I think. Or no, maybe it's that one as well. Or maybe that's Chain of Memories. Either way, he's a great character in every game.
He smells like oil.
I mean, in Chain of Memories, he literally just... Oh, man, that was fun. I will say, not Chain of Memories, Dream Drop Distance is, like, the only time where I'm like, damn, that is one of the cool parts of that. It's just, you know, Axel, your boy Axel, just shows up out of nowhere. He saves the day, but it's okay, because he's Axel. He had a sad death, god damn it.
He dies?
But his death wasn't... Oh, no, he did. But he comes back, so it's okay.
Because he's not a Heartless.
No, he's a nobody.
You're a nobody, Axel.
Yeah, because he's got no heart. He's a nobody.
I literally know only nobody and Heartless, but I don't know the difference.
Who should I start with? Ooh. Good question.
Play Kingdom Hearts 1
I mean,
because it was
no,
the first
fuck
one.
that game. Kingdom Hearts 1 can suck my dick. I hated it.
Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, how to describe it? It's a hard game for Kingdom Hearts 1. And I will, like, this game, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is so much easier than Kingdom Hearts 1. I would almost say go in, like, a little bit of a weird order. Play 2 first,
No, play Kingdom
then go
Hearts
play
1.
Kingdom Hearts 1, then play Chain
Don't
of Memories
listen
so
to him.
things make sense.
He's deceiving you. He's deceiving you,
Or
Luke.
play 358 Days for 2 and then Chain of Memories, and then go back.
He'd be
Look, Kingdom
deceiving-
Hearts 1 is... I don't want to say it's bad, but I don't want to say it's good either.
He's deceiving you. Trust me, the man who's never played it.
I also just don't like its... What is it? Kingdom Hearts 1's story is just a bit weird to me.
Why?
Maybe show the card game one. No, you wouldn't understand anything. Don't start with the card game one. Not Chain of Memories. No, that'll make no sense. Whereas Kingdom Hearts 2 just recaps the entirety, almost the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1, so you can pretty much skip Kingdom Hearts 1 if you wanted to. Hot take. Like, if you want to play Kingdom Hearts by playing the least amount of Kingdom Hearts, play Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. Play Kingdom Hearts. Or don't. I'm not your dad. But
You don't have
if
to
I were,
play
that would-
2, you can play 358 Days over 2. Because it's good. Yeah, it does. It has several flashbacks in the middle of that, Sigma. Several flashbacks. A lot of them, and it recaps pretty much every main point. The ending of the game, the beginning of the game, the good parts in the middle of the game, and the title. Wait, which one? Yeah, because it's the whole point of Chain of Memories.
The whole point of Chain
And
of
remember everything until he can't. Spoilers.
And then that's what we call a chain of memories, kids.
The 358 Days for 2. Why is it called that? Because the game takes place over 358 days. And it's over 2 because 2 is the game it's a prequel to, I guess?
It's divided amongst two people.
By 2 people. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit, I remember that now. I guess it is.
If you want to get wet, we're always open.
I guess I kind of forgot about that. Wouldn't it be 3 people? Come on.
No. You can never have 3 people. It's 2 people and a robot. And robots aren't real people. No!
Yo, but Kingdom Hearts 2 has, that, yeah. So was Roxas. He was already there. We already knew Roxas was under the... We knew he was there. It was just Shion we didn't know about.
And she
That's the
owns
whole
a lot
point.
of land.
God, I can't believe I'm fighting over Kingdom Hearts while having voltage links away.
Yeah, this is the most riveting stream we've ever done.
I'm sorry, Voltage.
No, it's all good. I've just never played this game before in my life, so I'm just sort of... It's not that I'm not enjoying this. It's just that I have no
Yeah.
idea what the hell is going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, more like Kingdom Sharks.
Ooh, did the stream go down?
Nope.
I think the stream went down.
Nope, just you.
Oopsie whoopsie.
It's just you.
I think the stream went down. Oh, it's back.
I'm 99% sure it's you, Pard.
I'm went down. Oh no. Okay, I'm good. I think, probably.
Hooray. Hey, that's a new record. I won a secret seashell. I won. If you want to experience Kingdom Hearts the right way, Voltage, don't listen to him. Hoodie and I can settle you in comfortably. We are trustworthy. I'm scared.
At the same time, I almost wish like you could play the game just starting on 358 Days over 2, because it's a very interesting place to start on.
Yeah, I can
Because you
listen
have
to-
no context, and you will be basically focusing on the wrong main character, and then everything else is going to be taking perspective.
Roxas is a good lad.
He is. And you'll have no idea why it's like, man, this Roxas guy was pretty cool. How come we're playing as Sora for the rest of the series?
Because Sora is
Good.
Roxas. He just has an X in the name.
Oh god, but Birth by Sleep. God, Birth by Sleep was so
They're
confusing
the
to
same
me.
character, just with an X in the name.
Then we gotta talk about, Ventus and Vanitas, and that's a whole other can of worms.
Ventus.
I don't doubt that Birth by Sleep is great. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I haven't been able to play it.
What's your opinion on Larxene?
Larxene. Oh, the blonde one with the knives?
Yeah.
Want to become famous?
No.
Buy followers.
Shut up.
Primes
Don't
and viewers
shout
on
them out.
big.
Don't shout them out.
Okay.
Anyway, tell me your opinion on Larxene.
No. Correct, Lucario Legends. Correct. Correct.
So make up the plot of Kingdom. Make up plot points of Kingdom Hearts, and we'll see if I can guess whether or not they're true or false.
Oh god. What's a good one I could do here? Oh man, have you, just to clarify, have you seen like the video that has Kingdom Hearts out of context?
No.
Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. Actually, hang on. Before I want to say that, Larxene. Oh man, Larxene is pretty interesting as a character. She was before she became like part of the Nobody, and that was.
You're a nobody.
Hey, she's not actually
Larxene.
super evil. She also wanted to throw over the organization at one point with like, feminine pink hair guy, who you find out is actually a really cool dude.
Wait, that's a
before he
guy?
was a nobody. What?
That's a guy.
A pink haired dude?
Yeah.
I mean, Larxene is the blonde girl, and then, what is it? Marluxia is the pink haired dude.
Hoots, can I get a who's in chat? Who's in chat, please?
Yeah, Marluxia's a guy. Before that, he was Larium, and then you find out, man, Larium was a pretty cool dude. Sister, which, Ventus murdered horribly. Who is Ventus? It's this dude who looks exactly like Roxas. Why does it look exactly like Roxas? Good question!
So is Larxene's original name before she became a nobody Relena? Much like the Gundam Wing character?
It might have been, actually.
Is she the Gundam Wing character?
Roxas looks exactly like Ventus, Keck. Okay, I know you're right, but shut up. Roxas was the first one we saw. Technically speaking, yes, he actually looks like Ventus, not the other way around, but come on!
So basically though, Sora and Roxas are actually the same character. It's just that Roxas is Sora's nobody. That's all it is, isn't it? Because Roxas is just an anagram of Sora, but there's an X in it.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the organization. They take a name and they put an X in it.
That is the dumbest organization I've ever heard.
They don't even have. Like Xemnas, who put an X inside of Ansem, even though he's not actually Ansem.
Who the fuck is Ansem?
Ansem! Ansem the Wise was a doctor who basically was studying shit, and also accidentally made the Heartless. I think.
So you're telling me
Shit, I don't even remember what he did. Basically, he did something really bad. I think he was being a fearless leader, man, sex. True!
Is Ansem handsome?
Ansem? He's kind of old, but yeah. Yeah, he probably gets some action.
That's it.
Then there's, I mean, if you're talking about the first game, oh man, the Ansem of the first game, oh yeah. He got action. Couldn't say he did. Does that imply that Xehanort is a nobody of someone?
Nobody Xehanort.
Good question. I actually don't remember. Cause, oh, it's kind of hard to describe that.
You're a
Union
fucking
Cross was a whole can of
nobody.
worms.
What would your heartless name be?
Yeah, Lexington,
My
somebody's
name would
name
be
is Wolverine.
Voltagex. Voltagex.
Come up with that. Somebody come up with this nobody name.
Oh no.
How does she love to see that? And mine would be Zalix.
Dude, you have 2 X's in your name. Stop being a fucking edgelord. Jesus.
Xehanort is not a nobody, but he is the player character reborn from Union Cross. I still have problems understanding that, even though I've looked it up 3 times.
Zaya Hort is more like Zaya Snort. Because he's boring.
Yeah, he's the player character from Union Cross, who basically is the first person to get Norded. The OG.
Fuck is Norded?
Rather than he got Norded. Yeah. Everyone was Norded.
Who the fuck is Norded?
Oh, being Norded? Okay, so it was introduced in Dream Drop Distance. Being Norded means that Xehanort, good fellow that he is, put a little piece of his heart in. Didn't have a heart in the a little bit of a heart there, because you were somebody was a nobody at the time, which means that his heart is now connected to that body. So then he's slowly turning that person into a copy of Xehanort.
You're a fucking nobody, Sigma.
It's so confusing. Oh, it's not. Well, it's a fan term.
Xehanort was the fans and friends.
Yeah, it's a fan term, but come on, it's so easy to remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I have to explain the process? Oh no, that person got a piece of their heart of Xehanort inside them. Otherwise than just saying, oh yeah, they just got Norded. 2 syllables.
Ah, jeez, they got fucking eaten the ass. They got their
Real
ass
journey
ate.
was the Xehanorts we made along the way.
They got their ass eat.
Yes. Yes. That's Kingdom Hearts.
That's the Kingdom Hearts.
And you become a Xehanort. And you become a Xehanort.
Kingdom Hearts was the ass we ate along the way.
The first game, though. He had a stand. That was pretty cool.
A stand. He had
Sigma, you remember this. He got a stand in the first game. You know that.
What?
Riku gets it later.
What the fuck are you talking about?
At least the first phase. What's a stand? Sigma, don't fuck with me.
What are you?
You know, a stand from JoJo. He's got that little thing behind him that fights for him.
Oh, Christ.
Shut the fuck up. Sigma, you know what I mean. Is that a reference to the popular series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Why, yes it is. Or maybe it's a Persona reference.
It's a
We may
purse
never
owner.
know.
He was a purse owner. Purse owner. I'm in the spooky temple. I'm in the spooky temple. I am in.
But yeah, he had like this weird shadow guy that would come behind him, and then it got bigger at some parts, or then it became a battleship at one point. That was really weird. Is JoJo a TV show? Yeah. Persona V? Yes, just like Persona V. Now you're getting it. How's that boss fight going, Voltage?
Not going well.
Yeah, but then like Zemnis, who the nobody version, it was basically like, hey man, that stand thing is cool, but what if you had lightsabers for hands? And I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool.
What if? I feel like I'm not prepared for this fight.
It goes our secret ending. Secret ending? Wait, what?
Secret ending?
Wait, are you saying that you have to beat every boss in one go and don't have to get the secret ending?
No. I've already died 3 times, Luke. Shut up. If you beat this game without dying, you get a cool secret ending.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's like Kirby 64 if you beat the game without getting hit.
There is no secret in Kirby 64.
Oh no, there's like a bonus screen at the end if you beat the game without getting hit. I'm not making that up.
You're lying to me.
I'm not making that up. It shows the cool Kirby form.
I'm not sure how
Yeah, the dick ship from Kingdom Hearts 1 has a name. It's the World of Chaos. Right.
That was great. Something
Yes,
tells
but
me I
can
need, like,
Chaos
arrows.
control? Strangers of Paradise. Wait, what is Strangers of Paradise?
That's the Final Fantasy 1 thing. That's the Final Fantasy 1 thing. Yeah, I need to buy the bow and arrow.
Wait, they're making a prequel? Or a sequel? Hang on. It's not a direct sequel to Final Fantasy 1. Okay.
But it's pretty dang close.
It's not even a prequel.
Holy!
Oh, it's kind of like a remix or a remake of the first game. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, it's like,
Because I've tried to play Final Fantasy 1. I can't get very far in it.
dog, yeah, that's okay. That is A-okay, man.
I mean, its artwork is amazing, actually.
Final Fantasy 1? Where are you trying to play
Yeah,
it?
like, I mean, you know, the NES.
Mm.
No, but like the artwork for the Final Fantasy 1. Oh god, what is it? You know, with the Warrior of Light on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, those arts are great. Final Fantasy 1 is not a game that you play, it's a game you appreciate for being around. Alright, about the bow
Final
and arrow.
Fantasy 2, I don't remember any of that. I think I played some of Final Fantasy 3 because there was a, what is it, a remake for the mobile at the time. I didn't think it was super bad, but I also didn't think it was very interesting.
I mean, 2 is the one that, like, if they fixed the gameplay on 2, it'd actually be really good. It's got a good plot.
And then there's 4, which I haven't played, which I need to.
Oh, I was debating playing it on here, actually.
Just because, like, 4 was finally a step away, like, stepping away a little bit from fantasy and more steampunkish stuff, which I appreciate. And maybe a little bit of science in there.
Yeah. Cecil and Kane. You don't
And they
think
got the
3 as
moon
job is better
people!
than 5.
Moon people!
Lazy wants me to play 5. Apparently 5 is fun.
God, 5 is like the sheep of those games, aren't they?
Well, it wasn't, like, ever released in America until
Yeah.
way later.
Because, what is it? Final Fantasy
5. Not Kingdom
4
Hearts,
was...
you stink.
Sorry, Final Fantasy 4 was Final Fantasy 2, was it?
Yeah. And 3
And Final
is
Fantasy
6.
6 was Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, we skipped everything, and then just like, Japan?
Luke, you
What's
have
wrong?
to play 6. 6 is so fun.
And then it skipped right to 7, and we're just like, Final Fantasy 7, the game's so good, it skips over 4, 5, and 6.
About an evil tree, and a man who likes collecting weapons so much he shows up in other games.
God.
Yeah, he shows up in 6. No!
I also need to play the, oh god, what is it? It's one of the original Tales of games. Oh
Tales
god,
of
what is that one?
Symphonia.
No, I played Tales of Symphonia. It's the prequel to that one.
Tales of the Abyss.
Nope, that different series. I mean, it's not in the same universe. Tales of... Hang on, I'm gonna look at it.
Tales of the Hedgehog.
If I thought. I could be wrong, though. List of Tales media. Tales of Fantasia. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep, Tales of Fantasia.
Tales of Scooby-Doo. Tales of the Fourth Wall.
Because Tales of Fantasia is technically a prequel to Symphonia, though they take place on different planets.
The planets?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm not kidding you on that either.
Whoa.
Legit, different planets.
Oh no. Ah, we've opened the entire map now. Cool. Alright, let me just make sure that I am supposed to be going to the ancient ruins.
Yeah. What is it? In Tales of... I already forgot its name and I just saw it. Yeah, because in Tales of Fantasia, you basically are trying to stop this evil dude, from, like, taking up all the mana and getting this seed so he can bring it back to his planet. And then you find out, oh, because you beat him, they basically just doomed his planet to extinction. Nice job, guys.
Fucking losers. Nice job, dingus.
And then Symphonia is all about what they're doing with that now.
Next you're
and
gonna
how
tell
they're
me
coping.
Do you know how the fucking Persona 2 protagonist just fucks everything up?
No.
It's funny.
Tell me more.
Nah, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's like... The dude basically goes back on his promise at the last minute. He's a fucking idiot. And he has to... And so then he becomes the guy who's like holding the two separate universes together. And then one starts to slip, and then they start to collapse in upon themselves, and it's really like, dude, this is all your fault.
Nice.
Good job, Tatsuya. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Running along.
God, I would almost want to play Symphonia again, but damn, that thing's 100 hours long.
100 hours? Sounds like a good...
At least when I played it. But to be fair, I also did skip, what is it? Oh god. There's like one... You basically can get a book that tells you where all the locations are of like these special things you need to collect. However, you can completely circumvent that little quest to get it and just accidentally find all of them, which was what I did. It was pretty cool.
It was how the kids say. Uh-oh.
Man, I also need to rewatch Spy Kids.
Why? Which one?
I want to rewatch Spy Kids 1 and 2.
Why not 3?
I've watched 3 more times than I can count. Mostly because they kept re-showing it on Cartoon Network like every other day.
What about the, are you sure you want to rewatch the slime scene from Spy Kids 2?
Hell yeah, man! Slime
quick-
scene, let's
What
go!
about the quicksand scene from Spy Kids 2? Or the one where they're covered in
Hell
melted
yes!
gum? Or the one where they're,
Go!
like, in life jackets get really big?
Hell yeah! Life jackets get big, let's go! You're
are
only enticing me
confusing
more,
menace.
Voltage. You should realize this by now.
What?
You're only enticing me more to watch it.
Oh, no.
What about that one time when they're in the submarine? Oh man, they were in the submarine.
And they got McDonald's.
And then they get the McDonald's. Yeah, the
McDonald's
McDonald's.
in the submarine. Why?
And they have this watch, and it can do anything you want it to, except tell time. 'Cause they didn't have enough room on the watch for the clock.
That is the dumbest, best thing.
Yeah,
ever.
then later, then they have like the rivals who they have watches and they also tell time.
Fucking Gertie Giggles and Gary. It blows my mind that Donegan Giggles is played by Mike Judge. It's so great.
I wish I knew who that was.
He's Hank Hill.
Holy shit.
He goes, Gary? Gertie? What have you been doing?
God, what the hell?
It's beautiful.
Alright,
It's so good.
I'm gonna, what is it? I'm gonna go get some water.
Hank Hill? You don't be like that. Mike Judge is the guy who made Beavis and Butthead. Does that help? Because if it doesn't, well shit, dog, that's on you. Yes. Hank Hill is a cultural phenomenon sells propane. I'm propane accessories. Haven't you heard of him? And if you haven't, that's okay. All I know is that I watched a lot of King of the Hill as a preteen and then teen. It was a fun TV show.
Jeez. And, oh shit, wait, no. And back. Okay. I think I want to rewatch them just because I remember Spy Kids 3 so much because of how much we saw it. And I had Spy Kids 1 a good amount because I had it on VHS. For almost nothing about Spy Kids 2 other than that one quote.
Do you think God
You know the one.
stays up in heaven because he's afraid of what he's created? That one?
Because he too lives in fear of what he's created here on Earth.
My favorite
Don't look at me like that. I'm not a loon.
My favorite thing is that it's just Steve Buscemi saying that. Like, that's, like, award-winning actor Steve Buscemi in Spy Kids.
I love it because, what is it? People would quote that out of context and just, like, say it's from Spy Kids 2. So people just assume that people were making a joke. Like, it's like, funny, funny. What is it actually from, though? Like, Gerude Sans.
This is a real quote.
And then they look it up and they're like, oh, no. It's actually.
No, this is real. It's real.
Oh, it's real.
Oh, it's real. Oh, it's real.
We wish we could be making this up. But it was real.
It's real. It's real, and it's fucking everywhere, dude. What do you think is, like, a plot point they considered for Spy Kids, but, like, didn't add in, like, in that movie in particular?
In
Spy
a plot
Kids,
point in
any of the Spy Kids. Like, what's something that, like, in theory, they could throw into a Spy Kids movie and you'd be like, ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh man, I would have loved to explore more about the Dingster. We really gotten a humongous amount of detail about who the Dingster is. Just that apparently people ring the Dingster, and this is a common occurrence.
He's got no in Spy Kids 2 they explain him.
Oh really?
He's one of the like. He's the guy who's got the problem in Spy Kids 2 to start off. Like in the cold open, you know how in Spy Kids 3 Junior's a private eye and Selena Gomez is like, why is the water not running? Well, in Spy Kids 2...
No, hang on. Wait. Did you just say Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Is
That's her.
Wait. Which person are we talking about right now?
The third one.
Oh, no. What was the color of their hair?
Red.
Red. Selena Gomez.
Brownish.
What character is this?
She's the one at the start of the movie.
Of which movie?
Spy Kids 3D Game Over.
Oh.
What'd you think I was talking about?
About one of the earlier ones. And I thought we were talking about, like, the girl with the pigtails.
No, that's
I'm just
Gertie
like...
Giggles. That's like fucking Rachel Maddow.
I don't know, like, people's names. Like,
All
I like,
right, well,
like, you know, except with voice actors, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
You mean you've never heard Kaylee Mills?
I know who Laura Bailey is because she's in basically every single thing that has voice actors in it ever.
You're telling me you don't know who fucking Zach Aguilar is?
Zach Aguilar.
Yeah, he's he's Zach Aguilar. He's someone in
Doesn't help me at all.
Genshin, I think.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, me too. I have no idea how to beat this thing. So, I'm gonna save my game. I have 5 deaths. And, I think we're gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Twitch.
But it's only 10:26.
Yes, and I've been streaming for 3 hours.
Oh, wow. You actually started at 7?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I'm a man of my operational time and stuff. So, yeah. We are going to... Exactly. Thank you, Luke. We're gonna raid Hobbybox Burns again. He's playing Final Fantasy 14. Should be pretty good. Do we have a good raid message? Anyone? If not, no worries.
We could quote Steve
Quote what?
Buscemi.
Oh yeah. Put the quote in the chat if you're there.
Oh yeah. One sec. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh shoot! I almost forgot the end. I really could have just copy pasted
You
this,
could
but
have, but you didn't. Which is fine.
what?
Yes.
And bam! There you
All right. Copy and paste that. Spam some emotes if you can.
go.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be grinding up Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Bye.